Hi children, welcome to today's online class. The very first topic, what we are going to see today is internal resistance and the terminal potential difference of the cell. So, what is the internal resistance of the cell? You know that cell means it has electrodes, positive and negative electrode, and there's an electrolyte. The electrodes are dipped in the electrolyte, okay, everything. Now, so cell actually it supplies, when it is connected to a circuit, what is it? It supplies energy, okay. So it does some work to drive all the electrons in a particular direction, okay. But now this cell has its own resistance. Cell has its own resistance, okay. The cell is actually source, but it also has some resistance with that. That is what is called internal resistance of the cell. Therefore, how to properly define the internal resistance of the cell? It is the resistance offered by the electrolyte and electrodes of the cell to the passage of electric current through it, okay. Therefore, what is that? Internal resistance of the cell is defined as the resistance offered by the electrolyte and the electrodes of the cell to the flow of current, okay. Therefore, now on what factors it depends? The internal resistance, the value of the internal resistance depends on so many factors, okay. Therefore, number one, see first to start with, the freshly prepared cell. Freshly prepared, the solution electrolyte is prepared just now, okay, freshly prepared, then its internal resistance will be less, it is low. Internal resistance of the freshly prepared cell is actually low. As you use the cell for longer and longer time period, then its internal resistance slowly it will rise, okay. So that is number one, internal resistance of the freshly prepared cell is low. Apart from that, on what factors the internal resistance depends, okay. Therefore, that we are going to see now. Internal resistance of the cell depends on, okay, of the cell depends on number one, first one, okay. What is that? It is the nature of the electrode and electrolyte. Nature of the electrode and electrolyte, okay. First, nature of the electrode and nature of the electrolyte, okay. Number two, concentration of the electrolyte. What is the concentration, okay? Concentration of the electrolyte. And number three, temperature of the electrolyte. Right. Then number four, okay. What is that? The distance between the two electrodes, anode, cathode, positive and negative electrodes are there. Therefore, distance between the electrodes, okay. And next one is area of the electrode immersed in the electrolyte. Area of the electrodes, both the electrodes, area of the electrodes immersed in the electrolyte, okay. So these are all the factors on which the internal resistance of the cell depends, okay. So now it is actually more the I think you can see nature of the electrode and electrolyte, Okay, concentration of the electrolyte, temperature of the electrolyte, distance between the electrodes, and area of the electrodes immersed in the electrolyte. Okay, so these are all the factors on which internal resistance depends. Okay, I am giving you one, this one, just you see how it depends. I have given you, it depends. Okay, just I am giving you, you explore, okay, and give me the answer through the WhatsApp. Okay, right, because this is your homework. Let me see, just think about it and give. Next one is that I am asking you about nature, concentration, temperature, distance between the electrodes, and area of the electrodes immersed in the electrolyte. Everything, how it depends, you tell me. Right, let us go to the next topic is, okay, terminal potential. Therefore, what is, once again I back to what is the internal resistance of the cell. It is the resistance offered by the electrolyte and electrode of the cell to the flow of current through it. Okay, therefore, now next one is, what is the terminal potential difference? Therefore, next one, terminal potential difference of the cell. Okay, what is the terminal potential difference? See, if you take, for example, a cell, the cell is connected to, okay, this is the cell, and it is connected to external resistance. Okay, that let the external resistance be R, but the cell is having its own internal resistance, and the internal resistance, let me like that, between the cell, if it is given, it is what is the understood, it has to, what is nothing but the internal resistance, small r. The cell is having an internal resistance. What is the EMF of the cell? Is E. Okay, now I am connecting, okay, very high resistance voltmeter, okay, parallel to the cell. Okay, now therefore, what is the direction of the current? Direction of the current will be in this direction. Okay, therefore, if it is closed, then the current will be, because it is key here, key K is closed, therefore definitely current will be flowing. Okay, right. Now with the circuit, let me come back to terminal potential difference of the cell. What is the terminal potential difference? See, I think what is EMF? E is the EMF of the cell. Now, what is the EMF of the cell? EMF of the cell is the potential difference across the electrodes of the cell when no current is drawn from it. No current is drawn from it. No current is drawn from it means it has to be, the circuit has to be an open circuit. Therefore, no current is drawn from it. Okay. Therefore, now see, it is a potential difference between the positive and the negative electrode of the cell when no current is drawn from it. Therefore, for that only, what is that voltmeter here? I am connecting a voltmeter parallel to the cell. Therefore, that reads the potential difference between the positive and negative electrodes of the cell. Okay. Now, when the circuit is open, then you can say that what is the potential difference between the positive and the negative electrodes of the cell gives you what is called the EMF of the cell. Okay. Therefore, let E be the EMF of the cell. Let E be the EMF of the cell. Okay, before coming to the terminal potential difference, I'll give you these things first. Okay. Now, I am measuring that what is the EMF of the cell. How? Just by connecting a, what is a voltmeter parallel to the cell, and the circuit is open. Why? Because EMF is nothing but the potential difference between the electrodes of the cell when no current is drawn from it. When no current is drawn from it means no current here. Okay, here there is no current. So let me, because after that, yeah, it is open now. If it is open, therefore no current will be there. That time, what is the potential difference across the electrode will be your EMF of the cell. Okay, I have measured now. Now, next term, what is the terminal potential difference? what is the terminal potential difference? So now what is terminal potential difference of the cell? Terminal potential difference of the cell is the potential difference between the positive and the negative electrodes of the cell, okay, when current is drawn from it. When current is drawn from it. Very, very important. Okay, therefore here what is that? Without drawing current, then the potential difference is called as EMF. And when the current is drawn from the cell, then the potential difference between the positive and the negative electrodes of the cell is what is called terminal potential difference, that is V. Okay, terminal potential difference is denoted by V. Are you following? So, and this voltmeter should have the, what is a voltmeter? What type of voltmeter we are using? Voltmeter usually it is having a high resistance. Okay, but here we are using a very high resistance voltmeter. Very high resistance voltmeter. Okay, that is very, very important. The voltmeter should have a very, very high resistance. Why? Because it will not allow any current to pass through it. Okay, right. Now, therefore, now once again, what is the terminal potential difference of the cell? It is the potential difference across the terminals of the cell when, what is that? The current, when the circuit is closed, or you can say when the current is drawn from the cell. Okay, therefore, now can you, then what is the big difference between E and V then? How? E is the EMF and V is the terminal potential difference. How are they related? Now we are going to see. See, when you pass the current, when there is no current, then EMF, no current is there, therefore voltmeter reading gives you the EMF, right? But when current is drawn, you see, current is drawn, there will be, see, when the current is drawn inside the cell, there will be what is called the internal resistance is there, R. Internal resistance is there, no? Therefore, there will be, if I is the current, okay, I is the current drawn from the cell, and the cell itself is having some internal resistance, that is R. Yeah, this capital R is the external resistance. External resistance. Outside the cell, we are included. R is included. That is capital R. Small r is inside the cell. It is a resistance offered by the electrolyte and electrodes of the cell. Therefore, this across that internal resistance, there will be some potential drop. I is flowing through the internal resistance R. Therefore, IR will be the potential difference across the internal resistance. Are you following? Therefore, potential difference across the internal resistance of the cell. Potential difference across the internal resistance of cell, that is equal to I into R. Hope you are following. Okay. Therefore, if no current is there, potential difference is E. But when the current is drawn from the cell, the potential difference across the electrode is nothing but V. Now we have to see how are they related. See, the terminal potential difference of the cell is equal to nothing but it is less than the EMF of the cell by an amount that is equal to IR. By an amount that is equal to IR. Why? Because out of E, when no current is drawn, E is the potential difference. When current is drawn, there is some potential drop across the, what is that, internal resistance also. There is some, because R is inside the, what is that, a cell. There, when the current is passed through it, there will be some potential drop. Okay, therefore, your terminal potential difference V is less than the EM of the cell by an amount that is equal to the potential drop across the internal resistance of the cell. Very, very, very important relation. Okay, therefore, V that is equal to, what is V? V is nothing but E minus IR. E minus IR. A very important relation. Very important relation. Okay, so this is a very, very important relation, right? Okay, now next one. Therefore, what is how to therefore you know that once again from this relation I am going to give one more definition for V, terminal potential. As such, you know, terminal potential difference is nothing but the potential difference between the electrodes of the cell when a current is drawn from the cell. Okay, but from this relation, let it be the equation. Let me give that it is 1. Okay, therefore what is therefore can you give me before can you guess what is V, what is the terminal potential difference here when I that is equal to 0? When I that is equal to 0, when no current is drawn, then V that is equal to E na? V that is equal to E. Okay, therefore you can even say the terminal potential difference, okay, the terminal potential difference of the between the two electrodes of the cell is equal to the EMF of the cell when no current is drawn from it. Okay, the terminal potential difference is equal to the EMF of the cell. Terminal potential difference of the cell is equal to the EMF of the cell when I is equal to 0, when no current is drawn from it. Okay, are you following? When no current is drawn, terminal potential equal to EMF of the cell. Okay, right. Now let me give you one. What is I now? How to find I? Can you? What is the current I? I want the expression. I that is equal to what is the E divided by EMF of the cell divided by total resistance of the cell, total resistance of the circuit. This is the circuit now. In this circuit, what is the total resistance of the circuit? External resistance R is there and internal resistance small r is also there. Both are connected in series. Both are connected in series. Are you following? Therefore, what should be your total resistance? Total resistance equal to R plus R. Are you following? Therefore, this is the total resistance of the cell and this is the EMF of the cell. Therefore, you can say that the current through the circuit I that is equal to E divided by R plus R. Are you following? Therefore, now this is let it be equation number 2. Right, fine. See, therefore, the potential drop across the cell, okay, when current is drawn, okay, that should be equal to the resistance is here, okay. Therefore, what should be the potential drop across the resistance? Therefore, that should also be equal to V. Are you following? Potential drop when the cell is, okay, in closed circuit, the cell delivers current. When the cell when the current is drawn from the cell, the potential difference between the electrode is not E but it is V. Correct? When the potential difference across the cell is V means what is the potential difference across your R? R is also equal to V only, na? Are you following? Therefore, potential difference across R that is equal to what is it? V. Okay, therefore applying Ohm's law, that is nothing important. Therefore, V that is equal to I into R. Correct? V that is equal to I into R. Okay, therefore substituting, therefore that implies, okay, you know what is that? I that is equal to V by R, because why I have I is equal to E divided by R plus R. That is in terms of internal resistance. Now it is I that is equal to V by R. That is in terms of the external resistance, purely one external resistance. Are you following? Therefore, now you tell me from the equation. See, now I hope you are following now. Okay, so I have got what is that? Terminal potential difference expression, and I have an expression for current in terms of both small r and capital R, external internal resistance. Here, you know that the potential drop is nothing but the terminal potential difference is also, what is it now, the potential difference across the resistance from the circuit. Okay, therefore now you can say from equation 1, okay, it is 1 now. Therefore what is here, you know that IR, that is equal to E minus V, correct? E minus V. Therefore, what is your internal resistance? Small r is the internal resistance. Therefore, internal resistance R, that is equal to E minus V by I, correct? E minus V by I. And that is R, that is equal to E minus V divided by I is here. What is it? I is equal to V by R. Okay, therefore that is nothing but E minus V by V into R. Are you following? E minus V by V into R. Therefore, you can say that the internal resistance of the cell, here is the expression for internal resistance R, that is equal to E minus V by V into R. What is what here? R is the internal resistance, capital R is the external resistance that you have added in the circuit, E is the EMF of the cell, and V is the terminal potential difference of the cell. So this gives you the expression for the internal resistance of the cell. Hope you people are following. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, right. Now with this, let us go to the next topic. So these are all very important for numericals also. Okay, so solving numericals also is very, very important. Now we are going to the next topic is see the same thing. See, we are going to plot graphs. Okay, so now with this concept, now I'm going to, what is that? We're going to draw graphs between, see, graph between three sets of three graphs we are going to draw. Number one is E and R. These are all very important, children, for 1 mark. Okay, they will ask definitely. These are all very, very important. E and R, then B, that is equal to V, terminal potential, and R, capital R is the external resistance. Okay, now, and C, okay, is V and I. Okay, already we have seen the circuit. You just recall the circuit, whatever. There, what is that? E is the EMF of the cell, capital R is the external resistance, small v, capital V, V is the terminal potential difference, and capital R is nothing but what? The external resistance I is the current in the circuit. Now we are going to plot graph. First A1. A. What is that? Graph E and R. Okay, graph it is between E and R, EMF of the cell and R. You see, once again let me draw the circuit here. See here, this is the circuit now. Okay, here is your external resistance. Okay, and this is your E, and let me here, this is your internal resistance, and I am connecting a high resistance voltmeter here. Okay, this is the circuit now, what we have seen. Okay, now see, first plot is between E and R. Okay, E here and R. E and R. Okay, so this is E and this is R. Okay, now you tell me, what do you mean by EMF? EMF is nothing but, what is that? The potential drop across the electrodes of the cell when no current is drawn from it. No current is drawn from it means it is open circuit. Open circuit means whether what is there in the circuit, whether it matters. Okay, capital R, Whether capital R is there, whether it matters, because it is open circuit. Now just like that cell is there, you are connecting a what is that voltmeter across it. Therefore, what is the potential difference across E, across the cell gives you EMF of the cell. Therefore, EMF of the cell is independent of the external resistance in the circuit. Are you following? Therefore, how to plot? It is nothing but straight line. EMF of the cell is independent of the exit. Are you following? EMF of the cell, yes, independent of the external resistance. R. Are you following? This is the first one. Okay. So EMF of the cell depends only, what is that? Inside what? By it is independent of the external factors. Whatever circuit, whatever resistance is there in the circuit is independent. Okay. So very important. Yes. Next one. B. B, what is that? What is between V and R? Okay, V and R. Okay. Therefore, now you see, it is the plot between V and R. How to plot? It is V and very good. Now, see how V and R, see, you know that what is the expression for terminal potential difference? V, that is equal to E minus IR. Correct? E minus IR. Okay. Therefore, that is nothing but somehow I want to what is it? I want an expression which connecting V and R here. Therefore, let me from this easy E minus, what is that? I is equal to V by R, na? R into R. First, are you following? Before, just like that, I cannot plot the graph here. Now, I want expression how, what is that? Connecting V and R. Capital R, external resistance. So, for that only, I am bringing the expression here. Okay. Therefore, if you take V out, it will be 1 plus R by R. Correct? That is equal to E. That is equal to E. Hope you are following. So, therefore, what is your V? V is equal to E divided by 1 plus R by R. 1 plus R by R. Right. Now, this is the required expression for plotting our graph between V and R. How? See, it is from this relation, okay, as you increase R, when R is increased, then what will happen? R by small r by capital R will decrease. Okay. Therefore, the denominator will decrease. Denominator is decreasing means definitely V will increase. Correct? When R is, okay, increased. You see from this expression, okay, R is increased, then V will also increase. This is very, very important, number one. Are you following? Right. Therefore, when, okay, how? See, when R that is equal to, let me see, R is equal to 0. That's not this capital R, na? When R is equal to 0, see here, when here R, this R that is equal to 0, okay, denominator becomes infinite, very high. Therefore, are you following here? This is R is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0. What will happen? Denominator will be very large. Therefore, you can say that V is equal to 0. Correct? V is equal to 0. It will be infinity now. Therefore, 1 by infinity. Therefore, it will be equal to 0. V is equal to 0. Right. When, next one. This is first one. Okay. Second one. These are all required for plotting the graph. That's why I am doing. Okay. When R is equal to infinity. When R is equal to infinity. R is में infinity है तो Small r by capital R will become 0 na. Therefore, your terminal potential will be equal to E. Terminal potential difference will be equal to. Are you following? Hope you are following this. See, very simple. Okay, it is difference. You are asked to plot the graph between terminal potential difference and R. Okay, R, कौन सा R है? External resistance. So, for that only, terminal potential difference E minus IR. Therefore, from this, because I want expression between, what is that? Connecting V and R. So, I got it. Okay, from this, what I have come to know that when R is increased, V is also increasing. Fine. But how to plot from this? When, see, put R is equal to 0, V is equal to 0. When R is equal to infinity, V is equal to E. Therefore, this is enough for plotting the graph for us. When R is equal to 0, V is equal to 0, so it starts from here. And when it is in infinity, it is equal to E. Therefore, let this be the value of E. This is E. Okay. So, when will it attain E? Only at infinity. Therefore, if you so what will happen if you plot a graph here? See, it starts from when R is equal to 0, V is equal to 0, and it attains in what is that? E only at infinity. So you cannot just like that connect like this, because at infinity only. Therefore, it will be going. But it should not touch. It should not touch. Why? When is it going to touch this dotted line? Only at infinity. Are you following? So this is how this is. Okay, it is not touching. It is not touching. Okay, so this is the plot. What is that? Connecting terminal potential difference and external resistance. Okay, right. Next one is what is the third one? C is how V and I are connected. Plot between V and I. Okay, see this. Plot between V and I. See, this is V and this is I. Okay, how is it related? Once again, you go to the expression. What is that? V that is equal to E minus IR. Okay, from this relation, I think you can, and already V and I are very well connected. This expression is enough here. Okay, therefore, now you put when. Okay, I that is equal to 0. When I is equal to 0, what is your V? V is equal to E, correct? Terminal potential difference, that is a definition of terminal potential difference is equal to E above the cell when no current is drawn from the cell, correct? Okay, fine. Then, next one is when I that is equal to, I is equal to E by R. When I is equal to E by R, then V that is equal to what is the E minus I क्या है E by R into R. I is, are you following? V is equal to E minus IR na. I, what is it? E minus I is E by R into R. Therefore, this and this will go. Therefore, you will be getting 0. Are you following? When I is equal to E by R, then what is that? V that is equal to 0. Then V, what is that? Okay. Therefore, when I is equal to E by R, when V is equal to 0. Correct. Okay. Therefore, how to relate these two? When I is equal to 0, V is equal to E. Therefore, let me, this is E. When I is equal to 0, everywhere, plotting, see here is here, and what is that? Here it is 0. Okay, that is important, na? You should not. Okay, anyhow. So, what is that? When I is equal to 0, V is equal to E. Okay. When I is equal to E by R, when I is equal to E by R, let me take somewhere here. I here is E by R. I is equal to E by R. That time, what is that? V is equal to 0. When V is equal to 0, then I that is equal to E by R. Correct? When V is equal to 0, I is equal to E by R. Okay, that is enough for you. Just to join both, you will get the line. Okay, therefore here what actually what it says, when I is increased, okay, V decreased. V is decreased. I increases, then V decreases. Okay, therefore, and it is a straight line. It is the equation of a straight line. Okay, y is equal to mx plus c. Therefore, slope. What is that? Slope of this. Slope of this straight line. Okay, I think you know it gives you what? The resistance, internal resistance of the cell. Internal resistance of the cell. Okay, hope you are following. Okay, is it clear? Therefore, this is how very important the slope. See, it is a straight line. Okay, therefore you y is equal to mx plus c, that I think straight line formula equation you know. No, from this the slope, if you, what is the slope? Slope here is nothing but ab by bc na, e divided by e by r. Slope, hope you are following. It is A, B, C. Therefore, slope is nothing but E divided by E by R na. Therefore, that is equal to. Okay. Therefore, this is your there's a plot between V and I. Okay. Right.